Debate, the importance of formal vs informal communication in the classroom. Debaters, Agi, Rohilson, Villanueva, Steffi Grace, De Los Reyes, Leah May, Bentane, Ravi Tinui, Janili, Francisco, Jovelin.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and worthy opponents, today I stand before you as the Prime Minister to affirm that formal communication should be implemented in the classroom. In a time where communication shapes societies, the classroom must mirror the structure and clarity of the world. First, formal communication promotes clarity and understanding. Our classrooms are diverse, with students from various cultural and educational backgrounds. Formal language ensures everyone receives the same message, minimizing confusion. Secondly, it cultivates respect and professionalism when educators model formal communication. They teach students how to communicate with maturity, respect, and discipline skills they will need in both academic and professionalism environment. Finally, formal communication fosters critical thinking. It challenges students to think before they speak, organize their ideas, and express them clearly and logically.
Today, we stand firm in opposition to this motion. We believe that informal communication should be embraced and implemented in the classroom. Why? Because it builds trust, rapport, and it leads to better learn outcomes. Informal communication helps build trust and connection between teachers and students. Well, according to Colorado State University 2022, using small informal interaction in class can make students feel more engaged and comfortable, which improves participation and learning. So in short, informal communication is not just a small talk. It is a big part of effective education. As you can see, it brings people together and it improves classroom engagement, and it helps to create a classroom where everyone feels seen and supported. Thank you.
In many cases, informal language can alienate or confuse students who may not share the same social cues or background, but formal communication is universal, fair, and structure, making it more inclusive for everyone. It also prepares students for future academic, presentation, job interviews, and professional interaction. When we normalize formal language early, we gave our students the confidence to thrive in structured settings beyond school. Thus, formal communication isn't just helpful, it is also vital to a student's holistic development.
Implemented in the classroom. Because informal communication encourages teamwork. According to 2023 by Raposo Ribas et al., found that the student value for communication because it helped them understand the content better and they feel emotionally supported. So, into this dynamic classroom, connection matters. So informal talk, it is not a distraction, but it is a bridge to a different learning. And also, when the teachers use informal communication, it can break down the barriers wherein the student feel heard and comfortable to learn more.
We've shown that formal communications provides clarity, promotes respect, and encourages critical thinking, ensures inclusivity, and prepares students for life beyond school. Our position may argue that informal talk builds relationships. But let us be clear, formal doesn't mean cold. It means focused, respectful, and effective.
So, we argue that informal communication enhances connection, promotes peer support, and leads to a more inclusive, emotionally and safe learning environment. The government talks about professionalism, but what good is that if the students are too afraid to speak? Informal communication doesn't mean sloppy communication. It means human, engaging, and responsive interaction, which is what education is all about. So let's build a classroom not just with a discipline but with empathy.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposition say informal talk makes student feels better. But let's not forget, feeling better doesn't always mean learning better. Classroom need focus. Formal communication help everyone understand, especially when students have different learning levels. If we all speak with respect and structure, no one is left behind.
Thank you. The government side wants rule, order, and professionalism. But classroom are not office. It is a learning spaces. So as you can see, students need to feel safe to speak, ask, and even make mistakes. That is what informal communication allows. As you can see, you don't grow when the students are scared to talk. That is all.
Thank you. The opposition says informal talk builds friendship, but we're not just here to make friends. We are here to learn. Formal communication is still allow kindness is just to keep the classroom organized. Students learn to speak clearly, listen well, and prepare for the real world. Therefore, formal communication is the one we should implement inside the classroom, with the diverse learners in the classroom are together.
Well, the government thinks suffers everything. And also, they pointed out that the formal communication should be implemented in the classroom. Informal talk helps students connect, understand lessons better, and support one another.
Let me wrap this up. The opposition loves informality, but they forget without structure, things fall apart. We're not saying don't smile or joke. We're saying let's teach with purpose. Formal communications give students tools they use forever, and that's the real education.
We don't need stiff rules to learn. We need connection. Informal communication makes learning feel real, personal, and fun. Student remembers lessons better when they enjoy the experience. That's the classroom we should aim for.